And a pleasant good afternoon, and we welcome you inside the Hope Gas Ice Pavilion here for today's matchup between your West Virginia Mountaineers and the St. Bonaventure Bonnies. I'm Ian Murray, happy to be alongside with you. West Virginia trying to overcome the tough loss last night to the Bonnies. Looking to get back in the winning column here this afternoon, and as always, we'll send down the public address announcer today. Today's festivities underway. And we're welcome you back up here to the broadcast booth on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. We are over here in Milan Park ready for some hockey. It is West Virginia in the old gold jerseys here, and St. Bonaventure wearing the all brown white buckets. Oh, going to blue for West Virginia in the blue buckets. Griffin Kennard starting in net there for West Virginia. And it will be Tyler Kirk starting in net for St. Bonaventure. Well, that gets set to get underway here in Morgantown. It is a hockey afternoon here, folks. We're going to be in for an exciting matchup here, and we are underway here. And West Virginia will tip it back. There's St. Onge with it. He'll get that one up ahead in the neutral zone, but right there, take that one away was Koga. And St. Onge has it back though in his own zone now. He'll pass the one up ahead there to Rogers. Rogers will swing it up back into the neutral zone. Koga picks it up. There he gets it across. And taken away there, shot there by Carlisle. That one's behind the net now. Rogers in on it. Coming in on it. There's Szynski. Battling now right behind the net. It's loose out in front there and got tipped to the corner now. St. Bonaventure over it. Hogan picks it up though. There, and he'll look to push it up ahead, but right there, poked away there by Rogers. Rogers now in it. Still loose, St. Bonaventure will pick it up and they'll look to push it up ahead. Head there right with Schultz. His shot there went wide. And that one's gonna go all the way back out into center ice. There's Chavetta with it. He'll bring it in across the line. There, Hollander on him. That's center opportunity in their slot there. Ferrero picks it up for the Mountaineers. Ferrero with it. He'll look to push it up ahead there. It's right on it, but Chavetta will intercept it and dump it back on in. St. Bonaventure will go in on the forecheck. Right there, pick it up was West Virginia, and they'll clear that one all the way down. Going to the ice, no icing. It was deflected. St. Bonaventure will look to push it up ahead now. Bank pass off the wall. There. Gets it over now, Menz. And Bailey once again picking up right where he left off last night. Buries it into the back of the net there. Shelf there for Cole Bailey. Cole Bailey coming off the hat trick last night. Got another one here this afternoon. He's been a fun player to watch here. Meanwhile, St. Bonaventure, the early lead again. Sullivan with it. He'll bring it on in, and Kirk is just going to cover that one up for the whistle. 18:06 left to go. Gallagher taking the face off there for West Virginia. St. Bonaventure wins it. Hit it back up. Kept in, or tried to keep it in. There was West Virginia. That was Richardson trying to keep it in. Ambrosi back now behind his own net with it. He'll swing it along the boards. They're battling for it right in front of their bench. That one's going to be dumped back in there by Clouden. West Virginia picks it up. Richardson along the back of the net over to Young. Young, pass now up to Ambrosi. Ambrosi will get it out into center ice. Up ahead there to Williams. That one's dumped now on the boards. Williams in on it. Forecheck there by Williams. That one's back around the net there. Starr, keep poking along there for Williams. Now back, Starr, pass it back up. That was going to be tipped back into the Mountaineer zone up ahead to Weichel. Weichel's just going to dump this one on in. West Virginia's going to go in on the fourth check there. First one to get to it is Sims. Ferrero and Sims in the tie-up on the boards. That puck's now loose out there. Weichel got a stick on it. That one's over to Sims. Weichel tried to center it there, could not. Still has it. Tie-up on the walls, and right there to take that one away with St. Bonaventure. Sims tried there, no one was home in the slot there for West Virginia. And St. Bonaventure will push it down. Kennard behind the net play. He'll pass that one along the board up to Rogers. Rogers couldn't quite handle that pass. It's dumped back down into the corner there. St. Bonaventure with control in the slot there. Pass couldn't connect. That's going to be all the way down the length of the ice now. Kirk out of the net to slow that one down. St. Bonaventure now pushing it up ahead. Iverson couldn't quite get to it. Rogers right there at the blue line, couldn't get it. And eventually it does get out. Carlisle is in on along with Rogers. St. Bonaventure though picks it back up, looks push it up ahead. They were halted there right at the red line there by Shazinski. Back on in now. And up ahead come St. Bonaventure. Levesque, he dumped that one on in. Along the boards now. West Virginia has it up. There's Rogers. He'll dump that one out into center ice there. St. Bonaventure picks it up ahead. Robertson, he lost it. Levesque having to wait for his player to get onside there. Levesque shot there, saved there by Kennard. Picked up there by Briggs. He'll get that one up ahead there to Hollander. Hollander, cross ice pass there to Wogish. That one's going to be down along the boards. St. Bonaventure will pick it up from behind their own net. Trying to escape, and they eventually do out to center ice, but Stars right there pick it up, and he'll push that one back. Hollander will pick it up for West Virginia. Hollander with it, he'll get it back up to the point. St. Owens, his shot there is going to be blocked out in front. There, Chevetto is the one with the block. St. Bonaventure has control of it in the corner, trying to break out. That one's going to be kept in for the moment by Wogish. Passed along the boards. Hollander picks up for West Virginia. He gets up to point. Star is unable to keep that one into the zone there, and offsides will be the call against West Virginia. 14:04 left to go here in the first. Gallagher unable to win that neutral zone draw for West Virginia. St. Bonaventure will look to pass up there. Almost a turnover there. Gallagher got his stick on it. There's Ambrosi's able to take that one away. Ambrosi, now it will turn back now with it, and he lost control of the puck. Puck's loose now along the wall. It's down there into the corner. There's a player for St. Bonaventure. Bailey down. He's able to get up. Ambrosi tips it off to Gallagher. Gallagher's going to get hit up along the boards there by Schlager. St. Bonaventure from behind their own net to look to push it up now. And up to Zach. He brings it on in. There his shot was denied. West Virginia has the puck back, kept in there by Bailey. Back along the wall, Young. Young from behind his own net will turn back. He'll pass that one along the boards now to Ambrosi. But that one's going to be intercepted there by Menz. Menz still in control of the puck. Gets it back up to the point there for Kramer. And West Virginia forces a turnover there, but kept in the zone there by Menz. West Virginia, though, able to clear it out into center ice. Now Bailey, though, has it back, right back in on the attack. He'll dump that one in. And they're kept in for the moment there. Front foot right in front of the West Virginia bench. Young, good poke check there to be able to get it to the corner there. McDermott was the one bringing on in. Net was knocked loose there, so that will draw a whistle with 12:13 left to go in period number one. Dagger. Unable to win that face-off, but right off the face-off there, West Virginia's able to poke it out into the neutral zone there. That was Ambrosi. Or excuse me, that was Sims. Back along. That one's tipped up into the air now, still being batted around there, and the hand pass, I believe, will be called. That one will be brought out into the neutral zone here. Neutral zone face-off here, Ferrero. Took the face-off there. That one's going to be dumped back in there by St. Bonaventure. Kennard out beyond the net plate. That's going to be up ahead there. Weichel couldn't quite handle the pass. Shot in from the point there, saved by Kennard. Shot came in there from Kogut. Fences zone draw here, Carlisle. Take it for West Virginia. Best. Unable to control the puck off the face-off there, and that one's going to be cleared all the way down by West Virginia there. No icing. There in West Virginia, good forecheck there. Rogers once again in on the forecheck. St. Bonaventure, though, picks it back up, and they'll push it up ahead. They'll get it up ahead. Clouden, he shoots there, and he scores. Clouden up ahead gives St. Bonaventure the 2-0 lead here in the first. Nasty shot there from Clouden, buried into the back of the net. There, nothing Kennard could do about that one. West Virginia looking to rebound here. Ferrero won that face-up back St. Owens. She'll dump that one on in on the boards. Kirk behind his net to play it. There, West Virginia was in on the forecheck. Trying to keep it in was Welgish, could not start. He'll poke it back. Hollander able to push it back on in for West Virginia. Right there, pick it up though. There's Chavetta, and that one's going to be dumped back in by Starr. West Virginia trying to go back in on the forecheck. There, Renaud trying to escape with it and into the corner. And finally, St. Bonaventure gets it out. Back, though, St. Owens takes it away. Up at Hollander, he'll knock that one down. St. Bonaventure will pick it up. And that pass is going to go all the way down, and that will be icing against St. Bonaventure there. There's Chavetta thinking it was tipped there, but didn't see a tip from up here. Yeah. I don't know. Now, it will take that one away, keep it in the zone for the moment. St. Bonaventure has still control there, and they get it up now. That one's going to be a dump on in. Ambrosi, that one, and that is going to be a penalty upcoming against West Virginia. Number 5, Brady St. Onge, heading the box there for West Virginia. St. Bonaventure 1 for 3 on the power play yesterday. First one of the afternoon. Ends with it. Dump it back down, back up Bailey. Bailey gets it across there, Clouden. Clouden gets it back to Bailey. Bailey back to Clouden. Clouden surveying. He'll get back to Bailey. Bailey and Clown playing catch. Setting opportunity there, Robertson right in the slot, but Kennard is right there in position to be able to make that save. Zone draw there. St. Bonaventure able to win it. Who has it? Back over Clouden. Men's opportunity there off the post. There, and it stays out for West Virginia. One's back down now. Bonaventure with it. They'll get things sent back up there, but West Virginia is able to get the clear out to center ice. Clouden over to Rude. Rude, his pass is going to be knocked down there by Sims. He'll get that one back there to Young, and Young's just going to dump that one on in. Kirk will slow it down there. And Bonaventure will look to push it up ahead. Here's Clouden. He brings it in across the blue line. Clouden gets it back over the point. Right there's Men's. Up that back to Clouden there. And that one's going to be back beyond the net now. Ain't Bonaventure with control. Barry with it. Barry gets it back to Clouden. Clouden thought about turning back. We'll keep going. Centering opportunity there. Kennard's ready for the save. And West Virginia is able to clear the rebound all the way down the length of the ice. There's St. Bonaventure. Probably about one more push here. They'll bring it up across the blue line there. Pass front back. Loose out front. Kennard stretches out to be able to make that save. 7:56 to go. Few seconds left here on the power play. That's his own draw there, but St. Bonaventure able to come with the draw win. Kennard there with the save. And it's still around. Power play has come to an end. We're back to even strength. Out loose in the front there, and Gallagher's able to pick it up, and he'll push it up ahead here. Gallagher across the blue line. There, he's going to get knocked off the puck there, and to pick it up is Kelly. Kelly will get this one up ahead. There's Elix. There. Best. Trying out the puck loose there. St. Bonaventure still in control. There, Briggs couldn't get it out. They're kept in. Best trying to go in for the hit there in the corner. That one's now back along the boards now. Ambrosi, he'll poke that one away and take it away. He'll dump it on in there, and Ambrosi's going to go off for a change there. Sullivan going to go in on the forecheck there. Sullivan giving chase. Weichel, Ferrer also down in there. That one's out there, and that one's poked up at Zolix. And Weichel takes it away. His pass across there, Sullivan, but Sullivan was going off for a change. There's the St. Bonaventure picks it back up. They're back deep in their own zone. And almost a near turnover there by the Bonnies. They'll push this one up ahead here. They'll dump it on in now. Young in on the attack. There. St. Bonaventure still in control though. That one went wide of the net. Ferrero, he'll get this one up ahead. There's Sims. He'll get this one up ahead there, Richardson. Richardson bringing on in. Richardson lost control. And St. Bonaventure will push it back the other way. Levesque, he brings it on in. Levesque. Gets back over the point there. Shot in from the point there. Saved by Kennard. .540 left to go here in period number one. Carlisle unable to win that face-off. Shot there is going to be blocked out there. Block came from Shazinski. Shazinski back on the puck, and he's able to clear it down. Good defensive stance there by Shazinski. Going down, almost gloved down there by Hollander. But it's up ahead for Levesque. He brings it on in. There now will continue for the scrum there in the corner for the puck. Levesque comes away with it. He gets it back up to the point. Chavetta, his shot there deflected there out in front, but it goes to the corner. St. Bonaventure picks it back up. They'll dump it back on in. They're in that back up to the point now. Back down now along the boards. There's Starr. Trying to get to a center opportunity there, but Rogers unable to clear it out the zone. There's Bauer, keeps it in. Bauer, he gets it across there. Clouden, his going to be blocked there by St. Onge. And St. Onge goes in and waits the hit there into the corner. That was a big hit there in the corner. Loose out in front. The whistle is blown there. St. Bonaventure player is currently down in the corner. Number 22, Brendan McDermott. Players shaking up on the play. There's St. Bonaventure. He's able to skate off, though, under his own power. Sign there. And we are back underway. Ferrero able to win that draw there, but St. Bonaventure will take it away and they'll poke it back on in. Best. He'll pass that one up ahead now. That's cleared all the way down. That will be icing there from Best. 4:13 left to go here in period number 1. Herrera able to win that face-off back to Briggs. Briggs unable to clear it up, though. It's still down in that corner there. Fight for it. Briggs try to hit in, knock him off the puck there. Wogish with the block there. Good block by Wogish. Still in possession, though, of St. Bonaventure. And Briggs all over it. Good defense there by Briggs. Knocked him off the puck there. Briggs in on it, and he's going to get knocked down this time. That one's taken away, though, there by Ferrero. Ferrero up ahead. He passes it off to Hollander. Hollander, he'll bring it on in. Hollander, over. Wogish has it. He gets it back up to the point, or that one's intercepted there by Bailey. Bailey brings it on down now, and Best in on it. Best in on it, and Best is going to get called for the penalty there. And it's a delayed call there. Kirk is to the bench. Extra attacker on for St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure has things set up. Now around St. Bonaventure, still in control, back up to the point. Heads it down, Clouden with it, and it's passed right back to Clouden. Clouden surveying, gets it back up. Across now. We're still looking for a touch, still no touch there. there, and it's still loose there. Loose out front, shot there is going to be blocked there. Down front, heck of a block there by Gallagher. In from Gallagher, and that finally got the whistle there. So number 67, George Best, into the box for 2 minutes. 0 for 1 on the power play is St. Bonaventure as they win the draw, gets it back up to the point. They're loose out in front there. Schlager, though, picks it up. His shot there is going to be glove saved there by Kanar. That's his own draw here. West Virginia tied up right off the face-off there, and it's going to go in on Kanar, but cleared out, but Levesque keeps it in. There in West Virginia, still looking for the clear. Gets it across ice. There's Schlager. He couldn't quite handle it, but St. Bonaventure still has control. Back up to the point. That one across. Bring this one on in, Schultz. Back up to the point. There Buzak. There Levesque, he brings it on in. Oh, I'm out in front there, and Onge took a player down with him. The ice. No call there as Kanar was able to cover the puck for the whistle there with 1:42 left to go in period number 1. Gallagher able to win the face-off there, and that's going to be sent around the boards there by Briggs, kept in, but Weichel is able to get it away and clear it out. Clouden back now to pick it up. St. Bonaventure bring it in across the blue line, Rowden. He gets it over to Ed Robertson. Robertson, Menz. Menz shot there, saved there by Kanar. Still loose out in front. They'll get it back out there, renewed. Heads it across there. Bailey, his shot is blocked down front. Robertson picks it up, though. Robertson, center opportunity there for Bailey. And Bailey's able to clear it up to Menz. Over to Clouden. Back to Menz. Menz across to renewed. Over to Clouden. Clouden. His shot there is going to be blocked there. Good save by Kanar. And that's going to go to the corner there. And Weichel tried to clear it out. Could not. Clouden able to keep it in. Gallagher, though, right there. And Gallagher gets tripped up there. No call. Clouden still back on control of the puck. Iverson with it. He's shot. That's going to be glove saved there by Kanar. And he has come to an end with 30 seconds left here in period number 1. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's put back to the point there for St. Bonaventure. Loose out in front now. Wraparound opportunity. Kanar gets his pad across for the save. Back up the point. Another opportunity is in there, but Kanar is in the right position to cover it up for the whistle with 19.7 left to go. West Virginia making a quick change here. And we are back underway. Tie up right off the faceoff. There's Levesque. Gets it up there. Loose out in front. And it's poke checked around behind the net. Levesque gets that one across there. Kramer. That one's back around the boards and out into the neutral zone. And that will do it for period number 1. After one period of play, it's St. Bonaventure 2, West Virginia nothing. Well, the second period coming up for you here in just a moment. And welcome back here for the start of the second period. Bonaventure start off with control there for momentarily, but Starr has it back and he gets that one on down. Shazinski there cleared along. Carlisle. That kept in there by Starr over Carlisle. Carlisle loses it to Clouden. Clouden gets it back. They're in there. Clouden still with it. He gets tripped up there. St. Bonaventure still in control. They're up to the in the slot. There's good save by Kennard. Starr able to cover up the rebound. Back of the point, Shazinski. It's hit down to the ice there, and that puck's going to go all the way down the length of the ice for icing. They're just about a little over 45 seconds into the second period. Out now to the point. Back down. There he'll get it out. Good job there, but Shazinski will be able to clear that one out into the neutral zone. There. Back down. There, Renaud picks it up. There for St. Bonaventure. He'll dump it in. Off Kennard into the corner. Sent back behind the net. There up ahead. Hollander, he lost control right out in front of the net. There's no one but Kennard, but shot there went to the corner. There. And that was back of the point, Chavetta. He's going to clear that one down. There for St. Bonaventure there as Briggs took the huge hit there. But puck's up in now, Wogish. Wogish is shot. Glove saved there by Kirk. Kirk there, and now we have some extracurriculars happening. And there, Chavetta. And on it, outward. Also in on it. Or excuse me, that was Ferrero. Not outward, Ferrero. Clear there, Hollander able to poke it down deeper into the corner there, but Robertson is able to get it out and down. Best gets it. Still now into a scrum into the corner. Remember Best involved in it. There, Ferrero also. That one's down. Ferrero, it will halt them. Back over the point though for St. Bonaventure. They'll bring it down. Their shot there hit the side of the net. Back along the boards now, and that one's sent back. Best has it. Try to swing around there. Got bounced up out in front of the net there, but it's able to get cleared there. Bonaventure now will push it back up. Robertson brings it on in. There, Robertson driving on in there right in front of Kennard. Kennard able to make a save. There, Briggs now with it. He lost it. There, St. Bonaventure leads it back. They'll get it up to the point now. Wogish tried to clear it, could not do it. Now it's back deep. Levesque. The back, that shot there tipped off the stick. There, didn't get all of it. Robertson has it back though for St. Bonaventure there. He'll try to weave it on in there, but it's going to be taken away. There and up ahead, that's Sullivan. That's back down. There, tip there, went wide there from Robertson. And Best drove him up in the boards, but still kept in. Levesque, there, opportunity there. Good save there by Kennard. That one's going to be up off the glass. Best around. Centering opportunity there. Wraparound opportunity from the corner. Still loose out in front. Ambrosio pick it up there for West Virginia. And we have more extracurriculars happening here. And this one's a huge one, folks. This one is going to draw some questions and some discussion from the referees. Thank you. We'll see how this one gets sorted out as the referees are in there trying to get separated. We're still trying to get them separated. Biggs in there. Best was in there. He's out of it now. Sullivan is in there. In there appear to be Robertson for St. Bonaventure along there with Schlager. Is in there. Gallagher also appear to be in there for West Virginia. There, so the ref over at the score table now down at the booth trying to get this figured out here. Wait to see what all happens here. Happened here, Weichel and Ambrosi now getting an explanation from the officials. Right in there, well, Menz, he's going to come on in there. And that's also Schlager. He's also involved in this conversation. He was involved in it. There and now, ref will head over to the West Virginia bench to give them the explanation. So West Virginia's coaching staff now going to get the explanation. There's West Virginia's coaches now doing most of the talking over there from the looks of things. You got still a 5-on-5 out there on the ice. Ice there. Explanation's done over on the West Virginia sideline, and now you only have 4 players out there for West Virginia. Now the St. Bonaventure coaching staff getting a brief explanation. And now it's going to be, well, Best appears to be heading back to the locker room. Best may have just gotten a game misconduct here, folks. Wait and see the official word. Outward, heading to the bench there for heading to the penalty box there for West Virginia. So it will be a power play for St. Bonaventure. Their shot there saved there by Kennard. And Owens there is going to be able to clear this one all the way down.
The West Virginia penalty number 67, George Bliss, 2 minutes for holding, and that will be a disqualification. And another penalty for St. Bonaventure, number 61, Carson Schwaber, 5 minutes of disqualification.
So we have 2 game misconducts on the play. It'll be 61, Carson Schlager for St. Bonaventure, number 67, George Best. We spend the rest of the game in the locker room here, and it was also a holding penalty on George Best as well. So it'll be outward in the penalty box there for West Virginia serving that minor. So St. Bonaventure 0 for 1 on the power play today. 0 for 2, apologies. And now they're on another one here. And that shot going to be gloved there by Kennard. All this happening with just around 15 minutes still left to go in the second period. Allen's now back out to the blue line there. West Virginia trying to kill off this penalty. And Brosey, Allen's going to be tipped all the way back there to Sims. Sims is going to dump that one on in. Back in comes St. Bonaventure now. Howard look to be about to get out of the box here. Indeed, he is now out. Penalty is over. West Virginia has killed all the power plays from St. Bonaventure so far this afternoon. Briggs trying to knock him off the puck and does, and Rogers will send it back along the boards there. Back of the point there. Sims tried to clear it out, could not, kept in there by Schultz. There, Briggs, they will get it up now. There's that one still kept in there, and it's still in the zone. West Virginia really looking for the clear here. That one's going to go through, and that one finally is going to find its way all the way back down into St. Bonaventure zone, and they'll put it up ahead Levesque. He'll dump it back to Levesque. Owen's still in along the boards now, into the corner there. Buck is loose now. There in St. Bonaventure's right there to pick it up though. Kelly. And still loose, but Kennard is able to handle that shot there. There, and it is getting chippy out here in the Hope Gas Ice Pavilion this afternoon. St. Bonaventure chirping at the rest there from the bench. Runs in along the board, St. Onge. Sent it up, but he got pinched there, but taken away there. Ferrero. Up at Wogish, over to Hollander. Hollander, his opportunity there, off Wogish. Stick into the other corner. And Onge with it back now. That one's up ahead, and that's going to be dumped in along the boards. And that's back up ahead now. That one's going off the glove there of Kennard over the net. Net there loose out in front there, and that one's not going to be picked up. And still loose. West Virginia still looking for the clear here. St. Bonaventure has it back up to the point now. They'll bring it down low there. Oga with it. They're back down low there. St. Onge able to disrupt it, and West Virginia unable to clear it as Bauer keeps it in. And he gets it back down now and sent back along the boards there. And Hollander is able to get up ahead there. Gallagher, he'll bring it on in there. Gallagher sending it across there, no one's there. Ambrosi, though, gets down there and picks it up. Ambrosi to Gallagher. Gallagher missed the side of the net there. There's Sullivan. There's Sullivan in on it. Kept in there by Lanello. And that's back the other way there. Save there by Kennard. Good pad save. Manello. Excuse me, that was Ambrosi. That shot there is going to deflect off Sullivan's stick. That's going to find the netting there and draw the whistle with 10:23 left to go in period number 2. That shot there is going to be saved there by Kennard. And the clock is still running there. Let's stop there, and we are back underway here. Long Briggs will send that over now to Richardson. That one's cleared out into center ice there. Sims is on back there right at the red line. And Bonaventure has it, and they'll get it in there, but Briggs, they will take it away. Briggs trying to get that one up and outward. But St. Bonaventure will take it and come the other way. Now they're bringing it on in. In there. That one's going to be pinned up along the post there, and Kennard is just going to cover it for the whistle. Outward. They'll win that face-off. On back now, St. Onge. Try to get it up at a Weichel, but St. Bonaventure with control. Their shot there, Rip. There went a little wide. Starr with it. Starr will bring it up ahead. He gets it across the red line and will dump it on in. Runs back, Sims. He'll get that one back up ahead, off Starr's stick, back out into center ice. Starr with the pass back there, but it's going to be intercepted there by Barry. That one's an opportunity right there in the slot, but West Virginia's defense swallow that one up quick. Up ahead there, Rogers. He'll dump it on in. West Virginia right going on forecheck. Sims, he'll body a guy off, get in front of it, leaves it off there. Rogers tries to get up to the point. It's still being bad around there and kept in at the point there by Young. Now it's going to be back on down in now and sent up along the boards now. All the way. There it's still in there for West Virginia. Try to get that one back up along the boards now. Aaron out to center ice and dumped back in there by West Virginia. West Virginia trying to get a good forecheck here going. And not there as St. Bonaventure is able to clear it out. They'll get on in there, and Kennard is just going to hold on this one for the whistle with 8:09 on the clock. Then shot there off the pad of Kennard. Up there. There's Lanello is able to clear that one all the way down. There, and that's along the boards. West Virginia in on the forecheck. Hollander tries to push it, does push it to Wogish. Wogish, his shot there just went a little wide. There, Wogish around the other side will send it back along the boards. Hollander pick it up for West Virginia there. And he gets stopped there. Young keeps it in though. Wogish. Wogish gets it over the other point there. Lanello. His shot in there is going to be gloved in there by Kirk. Kirk hasn't had many saves to make so far this afternoon, but he's stopped all the ones he's seen. back on in now. Bonaventure has it there. And that one we pushed up edge, Chavetta. He brings it all the way down. Now on the boards, Briggs though meets him right there. It's loose out in front there, and good defense there by West Virginia to get it back up. There is, arm is up there, and we'll have a penalty upcoming here with 7:02 left to go in the period. Penalty will be up against the Mountaineers there, and Briggs, we're in the box there. Hamden Briggs will be serving the 2-minute minor. Another power play upcoming for St. Bonaventure. Sims unable to win that face-off. Clouden with it. Clouden survey. Going back on down, Robertson. He gets it up at Bailey, over Clouden again. Back to Bailey. Bailey, his shot there went wide of the net. And that one's going to bounce off the boards and go all the way down the length of the night. Ice. Kirk is out. Play that one and weaves it behind his net there. Bailey will pick it up. Bailey. Bringing it up ahead. He'll bring it across the blue line now. Bailey. Put the brakes on, gets it back there to Clouden. Clouden. Here he gets it back down now to Bailey. Bailey. Get back down Robertson. Robertson. Behind the net now. He'll get it back on the point. Renaud. Shot there, went high and hit the glass. Back to Clouden. Clouden will get that one back down to Robertson. Robertson with it. Robertson surveying from behind the net. There gets it over to Menz. That's up at Renaud. Back to Bailey. Over to Robertson. His shot there was knocked off there to the corner by West Virginia. Back up to Renaud. Back down to Bailey now. Bailey. Bailey is surveying. Bailey surveying. Got in the slot there. Bailey. Brings it now behind the net. Tries to get it up ahead there. Star in on it. Now it's passed back down. Robertson has it. Robertson behind the net. The back up to the point. There, Clouden. His shot there is going to be deflected. Go wide of the net. Star tried to clear it. Could not. Renaud picks it up. His shot there is saved there by Canard. It's loose now. West Virginia is able to clear it. Ambrosi trying to get down there in time. He's not able to. On the chase here is Kogut that beat him down there. Levesque, his shot in the center there is going to bounce high up into the air. That probably hit the roof. So the whistle is blown with 5:06 left to go. Over. Cross shot there. That one went wide. Their power play has come to an end as well. So West Virginia killing off all Bonaventure's power plays so far this afternoon. Their slot in the slot. Their shot saved there by Canard. Back up the point now. West Virginia still in the defensive zone there. That one's going to try to be sent up along the boards there. Jasinski He'll push it on in there. Jasinski still with control there. His shot there saved there by Kirk. There and still battle for it as Carlisle is in there as well. That one's going to be passed back there by St. Onge. There, but St. Bonaventure brings it back in. Halted there by St. Bonaventure. He gets it up there. Rogers. Rogers, brain on it. Rogers. His shot there is blocked out front. Loose out front. Carlisle couldn't bury it home. There, best opportunity so far this afternoon by West Virginia, but back comes St. Bonaventure. Their shot there. Good kick save there by Kennard. That was now sent along the boards. That one's back up. The point kept in there for the moment by St. Bonaventure. There's Carlisle is able to clear that one all the way down the length of the ice, and that will be icing upcoming against the Mountaineers off Carlisle's stick. 3:33 now left to go here in period number 2. That one's back of the point. Face off down there, shot there, went through the crease. There's St. Bonaventure. They will get it over now as West Virginia picks it up and they lost it. They're kept in. One's back up at the point now. That one's loose now. That one's going to be cleared and dumped deep down into the zone there, and that will be icing there for West Virginia. West Virginia still looking to try to get these tired legs off the ice here with 3:02 remaining in the period. For West Virginia, they dump it out there in the neutral zone, and that one will slow up enough, and Hollander in on it, but West Virginia finally going to be able to make a change if they wanted to. That one's back there, Lanello, he gets it over Young, back to Lanello. Lanello, he'll push this one up ahead, but that one's going to be intercepted there by McDermott. There's Wogus, brings it on in now. He got checked off the puck there along the boards. St. Bonaventure has it. They'll get it up now ahead, McDermott. He touched it, I believe, and deflected it, and right down in on it is Bailey. Bailey across ice pass there. Fanned on the shot there. Was men's. And that one's back now along. There, Hollander has control for West Virginia. Hollander still in control, gets it up Wogus. Wogus will play this one off the wall. Get that Kirk behind his net to play it. There and right on in there was Ferrero. And Briggs now giving chase after it. He's going to lay the hit, and it's going to be poked back along the boards for St. Bonaventure. That one's up ahead, McDermott. He brings it across the blue line. McDermott leaves it for Bailey. Bailey shot, hit the crossbar and stayed out of the net somehow. It's back. St. Bonaventure, their shot there, that hit high, and that came right back to Kennard off the glass there, but Kennard is able to dive on top of it for the whistle with 1:27 left to go. Weichel over ahead to Sims. Sims gets it back to Weichel in between his legs there and kept in there by Sims. Sims pass that one on down. Back now kept in there by Young. That's back out though. It sneaks out in the neutral zone, and here comes St. Bonaventure doing one. Robertson shot. He shoots and he puts it into the back of the net. There, top shelf there. And that's going to give St. Bonaventure the 3-0 lead. with just under a minute remaining here in period number 2. Michael Robertson will score there for St. Bonaventure. Gallagher in the face-off there for West Virginia. Unable to win it. Beck is able to pass that one on down. Robertson giving the one chase. Gets it back. There Sullivan dumps it all the way down. There Gallagher in the chase there. But St. Bonaventure in control. Is up there. Levesque is going to get upended on that one. There Lanello, his pass up ahead, banks off the board there. He's going to go all the way down. Gallagher, one giving chase there for West Virginia. That's up ahead. Robertson over Levesque. Levesque, he'll bring it on in there. He lost it there. Starr will scramble up for it along the boards there. That's going to be sent along the other boards there. Lanello with it over across Sullivan. Sullivan brings it on in, and that is going to do it for period number 2. After 2 periods of play, it's St. Bonaventure 3 and West Virginia nothing. We'll be back with you for the start of the third. And welcome back here for the start of the third period. West Virginia trying to overcome a 3-goal deficit here in the final 20 minutes. And we are underway, and we'll start off with the puck there. St. Onge able to get that one up ahead there. But St. Bonaventure will put it back down now and back up now, and they tipped right into the St. Bonaventure bench there. That will cause for the whistle here, just a little over 15 seconds into the third period. Now it's back down there, and we'll send it on in. There, West Virginia will pick it up. That was Starr. He'll send that one all the way down along the boards. Icing is gonna be the call there against West Virginia. Here just about 34 seconds into this third period. Shot there. Kennard out of the net there. Was in the slot there and picked up there by Wogish. Wogish will bring it up ahead here. Wogish now skating around there. Shot there. Tooney there. Net is loose and off its post there, and so the whistle will be blown. Net really got dislodged there. Trying to get it back on its pegs there, and we are all set to get this one back underway. Here's Ferrero in the faceoff circle for West Virginia. Tie up there right off the faceoff. Shot there. Saved there by Kirk. Kirk will hang on to that for the whistle, causing for another offensive zone faceoff. Here. Tied up again right there. West Virginia with control of it. There's Shazinski trying to get it on down. Eventually does get to Hollander. Hollander tried to get it over off Ferrer's stick. Back out into the neutral zone, and Briggs will pick it up over to Richardson. Richardson gets it back to Briggs. Briggs up ahead to Hollander, off Hollander's stick. There, St. Bonaventure was offsides on that one. So West Virginia able to get it back up into center ice now. There, and Richardson try to get it up to Ferrero. There, and St. Bonaventure will dump it back on in. That's Ferrero again. He picks it up. He gets that one up ahead to Hollander. Overhead there, Shazinski. And it's dumped on in now. West Virginia trying to go in on forecheck, but it's taken out there by St. Bonaventure. It's going to be dumped on in there. West Virginia will push this one up at Ambrosi. Ambrosi over to Gallagher, off Gallagher's stick. There and right there at the blue line, but right there to pick it up. There was Sullivan. Sullivan, his shot there is going to be saved there by Kirk. Battle around now, and here comes St. Bonaventure. Their shot there off the pad there of Kennard. Loose now on the boards. St. Bonaventure still in possession of the puck. Their shot there from the point. Blocked out front. Another opportunity. There, good save by Kennard with the pad. There, Barry doing all the damage here early for St. Bonaventure. Ambrosi picks it up though for West Virginia. Ambrosi has it. There, and that one's going to be sent down there from Lanello. And that will be an icing there against St. Bonaventure with 17 to go in the third. Gallagher face off there, deflected over to Gallagher. Now Gallagher up ahead. He had his Ambrosi with him. Ain't Bonaventure able to get back though, but Ambrosi had it on his stick for a second. Gets it over to now Young, back up the point. He sends that one down along the boards now. There's Gallagher comes in and wastes a huge hit there. Sullivan, his shot was blocked out. Gallagher in on again, Sullivan. Gallagher tried to get it in front to Weichel. There could not. Weichel able to deflect that one up into the air there. St. Owens comes in with the hit there, and that is going to draw a penalty there against Brady St. Owens. There, and St. Owens not appear very happy about that one. But indeed, cross-check is going to be the call there. So Brady St. Owens will serve the 2-minute minor. There. Over on the day is St. Bonaventure on the power play. West Virginia look to kill off another one here. St. Bonaventure has things set up. They have it back of the point. There, that one's over now. That's Kramer. That one's going to be out now into the neutral zone and cleared there by West Virginia. Kirk out of the crease to play that. Sims, they will poke it back down in there. And their Weichel also going down on in. Here comes St. Bonaventure up ahead of Levesque. Levesque has control of it here. He gets it over now. That's Kramer. Kramer gets pinned up along the boards there by Weichel. Job there by Weichel. Clear the puck out of the zone into center ice. There, Sims in on it, but that one's back on now. Lazak has it, and Sims is able to clear that one all the way down the length of the ice. Renaud is able to pick it up there for St. Bonaventure. Renaud pass that one up ahead there. One still down, driving on in. Will wrap around the net. Back up the point now. That shot there saved there by Kanar. Still loose now into the corner. There, and Briggs tries to get it up, does get it up to the point. Renaud able to keep it in. He gets that one back on down. There. That one's up into the air now and batted down there, Richardson, but taken right back. Their opportunity across. They missed the net. Rogers and Briggs in there. Briggs going in with the forearms. There, Rogers. There, Richardson is able to clear this one, and that is going to do it for the man advantage there. And that will be Shazinski. He's right down on in it. Shazinski. He's surveying. And that's back up ahead for Bailey. Bailey will bring it across the blue line there. There, battle for it now in the corner. With it, centering opportunity there, right there to clean up with Young, and Young sends it all the way down, and that will be icing against West Virginia. Ferrero took the face-off there for West Virginia. Immediate shot off the face-off there, went high and wide. There, Lanello in on the hit there, allowed Hollander to get to the puck. Hollander with the puck now. Hollander is looking to push this one up ahead here. Making one move. There was Shazinski, unable to get back on the puck though. Here comes St. Bonaventure down the other way. There, Lanello right in on it, and good deep there by Lanello. Then Ferrero gets slammed in the boards there right in front of me. And up ahead now, there's Gallagher. Bodies him in the board and gets it over now. Sullivan bringing on in across the blue. And Sullivan shot there off the pad there of Kirk, and that one's going to find the netting there above the glass with 13 to go in the period. Down on in now, that's sending it along the glass there up ahead. Bonaventure has it. That one's going to be broken up there, St. Onge. There, St. Bonaventure had to retreat for a second. They finally able to get it in across Fluent, but right there to pick it up was Starr. Sullivan with the hit up against the boards, able to get it over St. Onge. St. Onge able to put this one up ahead now and all the way down. Gallagher giving chase. Gallagher going to be able to beat the guy to it. First one there. So around there, and Ambrosio able to poke it back down towards the net. St. Bonaventure has control though behind their own net. There, we'll bring it up ahead now. That one's going to be back though. St. Onge will pick it up there, and he'll dump this one up, but it hit the netting there off Onge there, and so we will have a face-off upcoming here. That's the zone draw won by West Virginia. Richardson is able to get it out into center ice here, and that's over Weichel. Weichel has it. Weichel, his shot there saved there by Kirk. Ferrero able to knock him off the puck for a second, but able there to find Kelly and brings it in front. Kennard ready for it. St. Bonaventure tries to swing around, could not there. It's halted out into the middle. There outward, picks it up there. He's not body off the puck there, but still at the blue line there. There Richardson hits it right into the bench of West Virginia. That will draw for the whistle. Carlisle, they'll win it back to Lanello. Up ahead to Rogers. Rogers now brings it in across the line. That one was poked away from Rogers there, but Carlisle keeps it in the zone. Right back on in. Rogers has it. Carlisle was calling for it, didn't get it. Over to Lanello to Carlisle. Carlisle shoot. Saved there by Kirk. It's still loose. Rapper an opportunity, and they score there! West Virginia, first goal of the weekend is going to number 18, Jack Rogers. Jack Rogers is able to put Mountaineers on the board here. West Virginia only find themselves down 2 now with 11-11 left to go in period number 3. Gallagher gets it back to Lanello. That's down to Young, couldn't quite handle it, and then right back there, St. Bonaventure answers right back as that sneaks right through the 5-hole there of Kennard. West Virginia will now look to try to find the answer again. Ferrero is able to get it back there, St. Onge. Onge his pass up ahead, Hollander. Unable to gain the blue line there, but Ferrero is able to pass on in. Kirk to new goal. That one's over. Kennard able to stick it into the corner there. Up ahead, Hollander. He'll get it over. There's Shazinski. There, Ferrera's body off the puck. 22, Brennan McDermott. They're scoring the goal for St. Bonaventure. Opportunity there, intercepted there by Shazinski. He brings it up, pass over there to Hollander. A little too far out in front of Hollander. There, Renaud there for St. Bonaventure will pick it up. That's going to be up ahead there, and that will be icing against St. Bonaventure with 10:07 left to go in period number 3. St. Bonaventure will be able to win it. Richardson off his stick, and that one's going to find the netting there. So we'll have a center zone face-off here. A nice face-off here. That one's going to be all the way down right in on Kirk, but it's going to be intercepted there before it got to Coke by Kogut, and now St. Bonaventure gets it up ahead. Robertson, he's going to get knocked off the puck there. Tried to bring it in, could not there. It's still out in center ice there, and Sims got tripped up there, but no call there from the referees. Arms stay down. That one's back there. Briggs up ahead. Gallagher. Gallagher lost an edge there as well. Cross now off the stick of Sims over to Briggs. Briggs does 360 there and then gets laid out there by Robertson. And then Robertson gets laid out there by Sims, and that's going to draw the penalty there. And now we're going at it here, folks. We are going at it. Sims throwing their punches. Punches are being thrown here. Sims is going after him there. Briggs is also going after it along with Richardson. It's in there, and the rest are in between. Now it's Briggs in there. Cody Bauer was in there with Sims. There, and we have another one. We have a player down, it looks like, for West Virginia over there. There, and this one has gotten out of hand here, folks. As Briggs is going to be heading back to the locker room there. As well as Gallagher is going to be the injured shaken up party there for West Virginia. Virginia there. We'll let the refs try to sort this one out as Gallagher is over there getting looked at. There, his punches were being thrown heavily. There, as Cody Bauer was in there for St. Bonaventure, along with Francis the Kulix, was also in there for St. Bonaventure on the other one. It was Briggs and also Sims there for West Virginia. Colby Sims, number 93, and also Camden Briggs there, number 20. There's Francis Gallagher. Was able to skate off over to the West Virginia bench. Appeared to be a bit shaken up on that one. Thoughts and prayers go out to him. Hope he's okay. He's also going to be leaving the ice. Now Weichel and Ambrosi, along with Menz, over there waiting for the decision to come from the referees here. With 9:10 to go in the third period, we have a stoppage in play here, folks. Folks, and both officials now going to be heading over the benches. So it appears like the benches will be getting the explanation here. Now the referee will be giving it to the captains there, Weichel and men's. Men's there. There, and so there, Francis the Kuliks will be heading back to the locker room there for St. Bonaventure. Bonaventure there, as we're still trying to sort all this out. Still waiting. There, as it's being explained still to Weichel and men's at center ice. And this is a lengthy delay here, folks. Like to get all the official wording here from public address announcer from down low to see exactly what all is transpiring. There, Ambrosi. And also, Ambrosi also is heading back there to the locker room for West Virginia. Like the rest want to try to get this one back underway, but now both teams are going to have to figure out what to do. Richardson is also heading to the locker room for West Virginia. And West Virginia is going to have a real short bench here, folks, going forward. St. Bonaventure as well there's 26. St. Bonaventure, that's Cal Kogut. Apologies, he's also heading to the bench, heading to the dressing room for St. Bonaventure. And we are back underway here. After all that transpired, we still got 9 more minutes of hockey to play. There's Renaud, brings it down on end. There, and he has it along the boards there. Oh, and sent along the boards there. Hollander lost it there. And on back there. Inonge gets it up ahead there, Hollander. West Virginia only has 8 other players active over there on the bench right now. Seven on the St. Bonaventure side of things. So both teams with severely short benches here now, folks, after all that transpired. West Virginia is down now to 4 defensemen as well. There's St. Bonaventure still with it. Olvin able to get it out there into center ice there, and we'll have a penalty upcoming. There. And this one is going to be against St. Bonaventure, so that's going to put the Mountaineers on the power play. It's going to be going against Ryan Levesque there, number 91. Back and away. Hollander able to get back Wogish. They're along the boards, kept in there by Starr. Hollander wasn't able to quite knock him off the puck there. That one's back on deep now. On boards, West Virginia out in front there, and the net's going to be knocked off there.
Okay, this is going to be a long one. For West Virginia, number 43, Owen Grossdeeper, was disqualified for head contact. Along with him on West Virginia, number 20, Camden Briggs, fighting, disqualified. Number 93, Colby Sims, fighting, disqualified. Number 12, Ethan Richardson, fighting, disqualified. Now for St. Bonaventure, number 44, Francis Zachary was 5 minutes DQ for head contact. Then along with him was number 2, Cody Bauer, DQ for fighting. 26, Calicoga, fighting, disqualification. Number 27, Presley Schultz, fighting, disqualification. And then the current penalty was number 91, Ryan Lopez.
All right, so after all that, players disqualified from this game. First for St. Bonaventure is going to be number 2, Cody Bauer. Number 26, Cal Kogut. Number 27, Presley Schultz. And number 44, Francis Zakulix. And on the West Virginia side of things, it's going to be number 12, Ethan Richardson. Number 43, Owen Ambrosi. Number 93, Colby Sims. It's there. And the current, as we were saying as well, the current penalty is on number 91, Ryan Levesque. Back there, and that was a lot to handle there, folks. But anyways, both teams are just now trying to kill off these final 6 minutes here and just get off of this one. You know, shot there, saved there by Kanar. Starr up ahead there, Sullivan. Sullivan will get it back there to Lanella. Lanella up ahead there, that one's passed back there. Back to Sullivan now, back behind the net, Lanella. Lanella with it. Lanella looked to push it up ahead. The power play has come to an end. There, Rogers. They'll punch it up there, Wogish. But that's taken away there, and that one's going to be sent back on down in now. St. Bonaventure will push this one up ahead now. Lanello will play that along the boards. Cross there, Young. There. Rogers wasn't quite able to get it in, but Wogish was able to get it in before he goes off for a change. West Virginia making a full line change there, so St. Bonaventure push it up ahead. Here comes St. Bonaventure, their shot. Good pad save there by Kanar. We're up into the air now. Back on down now. St. Bonaventure, Lanello is able to interrupt and disrupt that one. It's going to be all the way down now. Bernard able to pick it up there for St. Bonaventure. That one's out now. Young picks it up for West Virginia. He'll look to push it up ahead now. Young being disrupted by Levesque there. Levesque, a promising young freshman there for St. Bonaventure. There's Renaud hit. It's there. That was Shazinski knocked down there. And then St. Bonaventure clears it on in now. Young around the boards now. He'll play that one back around. They're up at Weichel for St. Onge. St. Onge is going to get crushed up against the boards. Brings it back on in there. Back of the point there. There Carlisle with it. He gets this one up head now. There. Runs back on down now. In the corner now. Along the boards. St. Bonaventure will pick it up here. West Virginia will keep it in. Ferrero on it. Bogish able to keep it in there. And Levesque able to bring it back on in. Linello able to disrupt Levesque. Is now pinned up. Staring opportunity from the slot there. Fanned on the shot there was McDermott. Another opportunity saved by Kennard. Over across Sullivan. He'll get that one up ahead. Here's, apologies there. That was Ferrero. He'll drop that one on him, but the whistle was blown there. Is that on the bench there, it looked like. So we'll have centerist face off there, but that will come after the timeout by West Virginia there with 1:53 left to go. There, and after this, D4 will be playing Penn State Altoona up there. Unfortunately, we will not be able to broadcast that one due to we're having short staff here this evening, so there will be no broadcast for that one. If any of you were looking forward and plan to stay tuned for that one. We apologize for any inconvenience on behalf of the Mountaineer Hockey Network. But we're back underway here with just under 2 minutes left to go. Oh, West Virginia has it. Outward is able to get it up to Rogers, and Rogers sends it around the boards. Kirk out of the net to play that one. Oh, it's still loose right out in front there. Young able to keep it in there, and then flipped out into center ice now. Will pick it back up, knocked down there. Rogers back with it. He sends that one. That one hit the netting there. Rogers took the hit into the boards there before that pass. 1:20 now left to go here in the second period. Here in the third period. Up ahead now. Is able to halt that. 1 minute to go here. Over to Hollander. Hollander bring it on in. Hollander across there in the center there, and Jasinski's shot went high. But Hollander able to get the rebound off it. Hollander has control of it back. Gets it back up to Young. Young in the center. Carlisle, his shot there. Knocked down there by Jasinski there, and the arm is up there from the referee, and that is going to be a penalty upcoming against West Virginia with 35 seconds left to go in the third period. So West Virginia will finish this game off on the penalty kill, or apologies, no, it was up, played with a high stick was the call there, so it'll be brought out into the neutral zone there. So we'll play these final 30 seconds here, and that will wrap up the series between West Virginia and St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure is going to take this game as well. Bonaventure won both games here this weekend. here, and that will do it here from the Morgantown Ice Arena. Or apologies, not the Morgantown Ice, the Hope Gas Ice Pavilion, sorry. That was the old rink last year. Still getting used to the new one here. But we have 4.4 we still got to kill off here in the Hope Gas Ice Pavilion before we head out for this one. And that will do it. So for Ian Murray and the entire crew here from the Mountaineer Hockey Network, we wish you a good night, everyone.